I'm ready when you are.
Did you know that, according to Bloomberg.com, in 2017, only 15% of United States employees got any form of paid family leave? Now, I must admit, I'm a little bit biased. I work for CVS, where if I were to have a baby tomorrow, even though I'm only for part-time, I get 4 weeks paid maternity leave. But I'm here today to discuss why paid maternity leave should be a requirement for all companies in the United States. According to an article that I found on Seleni.org that I accessed on November 12, 2018, it takes a woman 1 full year to recover not only physically, but mentally as well. But there's no time for a new mother or even a father to recover and spend time with their newborn child, because the majority of companies do not allow for paid paternity leave. According to Bustle.com, under the Family and Medical Leave Act, which was made in 1993, a family is only allowed 12 weeks off of work. But companies don't have to pay their employees to take this time off. I know this may seem small because the majority of us in here are not parents. But think about this for a minute. In another article that I found on Bloomberg.com, this can boost morale in companies, which makes women want to get in the workforce, stay employed. And if you think about it, wouldn't it mean less women would be on government help if they were getting more money from work? In terms of mother and child, according to another article that I found on Seleni.org, it cited that because of paid maternity leave, the infant mortality rate in the United States has declined from about 7 to 9%. In the same article, it states that women who return to work 6 months too early are more prone to being diagnosed with postpartum depression. So now that you see why this is such a big issue, what can we do to make it better? The answer is simple. You get out there, you make your voices heard, and you call your senators. According to an article that I found on Brookings.edu, there are many proposals that are being worked on in the Senate for this issue, which not only help you gain maternity leave, but give employees reimbursements for the 12 weeks that they take off of work. Allow me to take you on a journey for a second to give you some perspective on how the world handles this issue. Our first stop is in Belgium. According to an article on BusinessInsider.com, a proud new mother can get 15 weeks paid maternity leave and can get up to 80% of her salary during this time for the first month, and then the rest of the time get 75% of her salary. Or if she chooses not to stop working, she can choose to go part-time instead of full-time for 8 months. Our next stop is Sweden. In an article that I found on HuffingtonPost.com, both the mother and the father get 480 days paid maternity leave that is split between the mother and the father all the way up until their child turns 8 years old. Our last stop is the United Kingdom. In this part, the same article that I found on HuffingtonPost.com, I found that in the United Kingdom, both mother and father get 280 days of paid leave at 100% of their salary. So in conclusion, I have talked about why paternity leave is so important and what we can do to make it a requirement. So I challenge you to get out there, call your senators, and make your voices heard.
Good.